Hey YouTube, this is Hayley reporting for Hayes' Journey. My official 3-month update, but I'm week 14.5. As per usual, I'm always late. Today is Sunday, technically Monday because it's really late. But I weighed in on Thursday and I weighed in at 80.6 kilos. That's a grand total loss of 31.2 kilos since pre-op. So I'm pretty happy with that. One of my subscribers and a new vlogger, so if you haven't checked her out, Optimistic Susie VSG, I think, suggested that I do a video with what I eat generally. And I remember pre-op, that was what I was like obsessed with. What are you eating and how much do you eat? Now it's not so important because I really don't have much of a relationship with food, but I thought I would do it because it sounded like a good thing and to celebrate 3 months, and it just ended up being nearly 4 months, but anyway, I'm here. So generally, daily, what do I eat? Breakfast, bacon and eggs. It's probably a bit naughty for cholesterol and all that type of thing, but I like it, it tastes good. Or if I don't have that, I have wheat bix. Or I have Chobani yogurt, tends to be a good go-to. It's got lots of protein. It's really good. You can add fruit to the plain one. So generally I can eat a whole egg and 2 small pieces of bacon. I started out not even being able to eat a whole egg, but yeah, obviously that's changed now that the swelling's gone down and stuff. So that's generally brekkie over and done with. I don't snack in the morning. Lunch, usually a tin of tuna, tin of chicken. It's high in protein, quick, easy. I'm always so busy, so I'm always going for things that are easy to grab and good to eat if I've got the time. I've been onto these wraps lately. They're only small. I'll pull one out and show you. I make that up with chicken, so I generally usually have straight up chicken breast in the fridge, snack on that, but I make that up with chicken and spinach leaves and grated carrot and all that sort of stuff. So that's the size of the wrap. Roll that up and I can usually have about half. So I put grated cheese and egg and bacon too usually, but hey, it's protein, right? Probably too much cholesterol and fat in general, but hey, small things. Another good snack is cheese. So this is Aldi's cheese. It's the best cheese that I've tasted. It really is. It's good. That's usually a snack, or I'll have it on a crusket for lunch, but that's only new. I haven't had cruscuts too much yet. I'm trying to stay away from bread as much as I can because carbs were my huge downfall. Always. That was my favorite thing. But yeah, I've been having that with some cheese and tomato and stuff like that. I'm trying to introduce some more vegetables and fruits because I'm not really having that at all. Get rid of that. Dinner. For a long time it was just one of these, steamed fresh fish. That's about 170 grams of fish. To start off with, I couldn't eat it all. Now I can. Proteins, 22 grams in each serving of that. I generally eat just one fillet of fish. That's plenty. That's more than enough. I'm not hungry after that. Sometimes it's a struggle to fit it in. It just depends. It seems daily. It will vary. My big thing that I have to carry with me all the time is my drink bottle, but I still suck at drinking water. What do you do? I always have in diet cordial, or no, sugar cordial, this one is. This is my favourite flavour. All the other ones tend to make me feel nauseous. That's another thing, my taste buds have changed. I had to change my toothpaste, my chewy, everything. It's really strange. And I have gravy a lot on meat. Like roast chicken breast or any sorts of like mincemeat, things like that. I find that it's got to be moist for it to go down and not make me feel like I want to vomit. Yeah, Slow cookers are saving grace too. This one was my favourite during the puree stage. It's still a really good favourite. We have that often. Good for the soul. Chow mein. It's got rice in it, but I use basmati, which is a low GI rice, or you could use arborio, which is the risotto type of rice. It hasn't got a heap of rice in it, so anyway. Benny protein. I don't have too much of the OptiFast in that anymore. I tend to try and eat my protein rather than drink it because it makes you feel fuller for longer. You don't want to snack as much. But again, if I'm in a rush and I need to race out the door, I'll smash together like an OptiFast shake or something. But this is good to add into recipes and things like that to increase the protein. It hasn't got a huge protein in it. One scoop is 6 grams of protein. Portion size, have this plate. Generally just stick to that for the protein, and there's not much else. Nothing else will fit. So, and if the veggies and all that's mixed, well then that limits the protein obviously, but this is generally a serving size. It's about 100 grams or a bit less of chow mein, so that's dinner for tomorrow night for me. I use my kitchen scales to weigh out all my meat to make sure I'm having like 100 grams, but just so I can monitor how much protein I'm getting in. These guys are pretty good in liquid phase too, and even puree phase. They've got a lot of protein in them. They're tolerable. I can't stand the protein drinks, that Musashi P30, I think it tastes like crap, but anyway. Quest bars, all good WLSs with some Quest bars. Good snacks. We have these, they're from Low Carb Central online. We have these ones in the supermarket. I thought I'd give them a try. I haven't tried them yet. Little Aussie Mel's onto these, so thought I'd give it a whirl. Obviously my vitamins. I'm the worst vitamin taker in the world. I've set an alarm on my phone. Other people have set alarms in their phones to remind me, and I just don't remember. They make me feel nauseous. I hate them, I really do. But I must take them. Hair fallout shampoo. Now I was thinking, another WLS, I can't remember who it was, sorry, posted about these on Facebook. Thought I'll give them a go. Just in the supermarket, L'Oreal, not bad. I thought, and I run out of it, and I was just using normal shampoo and conditioner, and it turns out they actually do work. It did reduce my hair fall, but having said that, now that I've reached just past the 3-month part, there's a bit of increase in hair loss. What can you do? Shit happens. These are my little treat. My big thing I've spoken about like nearly every week is snacking at night when the kids go to bed and things like that. So that's still an issue for me. I like to, it seems at night I've just got to eat or chomp. So chewy, I chew on chewy a lot, which sometimes makes me feel sick too because I think it makes more gastric acid or something. Anyway, if it makes me feel sick, I spit it out. And then start again probably 20 minutes later. But the frosty fruits, spoken about them before. I can't have lemon, lime and bitters anymore, can't have lemonade. But that sort of gives me my taste for that and a little bit of extra fluid. And it's my treat and it fulfills my chomping need. That's about it. I'm not very exciting. I think I'm still experimenting and finding foods. I did a bit of a bake up the other day with like low carb, high protein sort of stuff. So far the kids hate my cooking. I haven't really liked much of it either. My cupcakes were good, but yeah, they were only, I think they're 100 calories each snack, which is acceptable, but not something I'm going to snack on all the time. I'm going to try those protein cookies that Gooch and Phil and Tanya and everybody else has been onto soon when I get time to bake again. That's about it. I need to experiment a bit more. what's been happening with me? Why am I missing? Just busy as per usual, work, kids. I had my uni graduation, that was pretty cool. I had a big, like I didn't want everybody to look at me as I was walking on stage. So the night before I was like, that's it, I'm not going, I don't want to go. I don't want to do my hair, I can't be bothered dyeing my hair again. I don't want people to look at me. I thought, no, that's the old me, stop thinking like that. That was a bit of a mind thing, because I've earned that, I deserve that, and it was still a big, I don't want people to see me. But I did it, I dressed up. I'll post a pic on the end of the video. Most people, if you're friends with me on Facebook, would have seen it anyway. But I walked across the stage, I, did the whole hat thing and didn't fall over, which was one thing I was paranoid about. What else can I update you on? Measurements, I've done my measurements, so I think it's 80 something centimeters now. Yeah, there was only 16 centimeters lost this month from last month, so that's certainly slowed down, but still gotta be happy with that, over 80 centimeters lost. My clothes size, I've had to go down in clothes size. I'm 16 to 18, mostly 16s, but that's still a big mind thing. I was looking for jumpers because that's something, I'll get to that. Trying on jumpers, and I wanted the extra large, and the lady in the shop goes, honey, you don't need the extra large, you just need the large. And it turns out that large fit, so I was a bit like, wow, the large fit me. And I'm wearing size 16 tracksuit pants that I brought when I joined my weight loss. When I joined the health fund, they sent a voucher out for New Balance. It's a brand of clothes. I don't know if you guys have it over there, probably. But so I brought tracksuit pants and like a top and everything, and I never really honestly expected them to fit, and they do. So that's like, it's hard for me to be proud, but at the same time I'm like, yeah, I've done that, I have been eating lollies though lately. We went to the movies the other day and I ate Skittles when I should have taken my protein balls and ate them. I've got hard-boiled lollies in the cupboard, so I've been having one or two of them a day, and I really probably shouldn't. And that's probably slowing down weight loss. I'm in another sleever, but she's not online or anything, and I didn't even know she'd had a sleeve, and it was one of my son's friend's mothers. And she hasn't, like, you look at her and you wouldn't think that she's had a weight loss surgery. She's still a larger lady, and I've seen her, like, after I knew, and she was drinking a can of Pepsi, and I'm like, hey, that's got bubbles in it. You're not supposed to have bubbles. She was like, they tell you a lot of things. But that sort of got me to reflect on what I've been doing too. Like, I've been doing stuff it's not on plan, and I shouldn't be doing because I'm sabotaging myself, and it's not intentionally sabotaging. It's just like, well, hey, I can eat that and it fits and I don't throw up. I'm not sure if I should be happy or sad about that, but I guess that's where I need to be more accountable for that. Accountability and check my behaviour, because I'm responsible for everything I put in my mouth. Exercise front, not too much. Honestly, I'm procrastinating. I've been more active, that's for sure, and when I do a shift at work, that's 11,000 steps and like 7Ks or whatever, so yeah, I guess I'm still busy like that. The gym is starting to take shape. Setting up a at-home gym, I've noticed my strength has really decreased. When you're bigger, you seem to have this inbuilt brute force behind you, and I don't have that anymore. I can't lift up furniture like I could, and everything's heavy. The kids are heavy. So I don't think that my muscles have been eaten away with starvation or malnutrition or anything like that, because most of the time I get on my protein, and my shape underneath the flab hasn't changed that much. It's just that inbuilt brute force is disappearing, I guess. The coldness is something that they didn't really talk about, and a few vloggers have spoken about being cold all the time, and I'm cold all the time. My hands are cold, my feet are cold, I'm just bloody cold. So I'm wearing coats and scarves and gloves and still cold, and here I am in a t-shirt, but you know, the heater's blaring, so that's fine. I don't think there's anything else really I can update you on. I'm flat out this week, so there will not be a week 15 update. I'm hoping there'll be, oh no, I'm working a lot that week too. Week 16, maybe I'll push for week 17, and that will be more than likely the official 4-month update. It should be on time. Surgery was on February 13th, so I'll aim for June 13th, and that will be 4 months. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been a long babble of a vlog, I don't know, update. And I will see you guys next time. Good luck this week. Thanks.